Ciao, it is freaking, I don't even know what time it is. What's up, YouTube? No. Am I supposed to be looking at you guys? Because, like, I'm looking like, but, you know, I'm gonna look like, should I be looking like that? Or should I be looking like, before we start this video, though, let's get into the edges. Like, fuck the world, I'm a walking erection. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna do polygel today. I've been learning how to do nails for like the past 3 months, and yeah, but today I decided to do my nails because, as you can tell,
fuck no, baby.
my nails are crusty, dusty. They're very, you know, and even though we're in quarantine, baby, I gotta have these nails right.
And that's on period.
I gotta have these nails right. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, and comment this video. I love all my new subscribers. I love all my old subscribers. I love y'all all. And yeah, let's get into this video.
Okay, so let's get started with what you need. So alcohol, you're gonna need alcohol. You're gonna need top coat. You're also gonna need base coat. You're gonna need dehydrator, and you're also gonna need primer. You're gonna also need the little thing that comes with the polygel when you buy it, because when I buy it in a kit, that's how I got it, but you can look it up and buy yourself. You're also gonna need the cuticle pusher. You're gonna need the clippers, and you're also gonna need nail glue. Any nail glue is fine, honestly. Any nail glue. I use 2 different files, but I mean, if you have your own favorite file, also grab your file. Get polygel, which is what I have there, and also get your tips. Don't forget to use your tips. I don't use polyforms, but you can use tips. And then also clippers, another clipper, so you can clip the tips. Okay, so right here I'm just adding eyeshadow in to the thing to make it so I can add the polygel to make it a color. And that's basically all I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm watching the video right now and I'm editing, and I just wanted to tell you guys, please do not add eyeshadow to your polygel to make it a color. I usually add eyeshadow to my acrylics to make it a color, and it works for acrylic, but it does not work for polygel. Okay, so when starting off your nails, you always have to remember to prep your nails. I prep my nails before this, but basically all that consists of is just buffing your nails with the filer and pushing back your cuticles and getting all the gunk out of your cuticles. Right now, I am sizing my my fingernails for the for the tips so that I can put the tips on. By the way, I'm only putting tips on one hand because me personally, I can't have tips on both hands and try to work with the one. So I'm going to put tips on my other hand after I'm done with the one hand. Okay, so first thing first, when you glue down your nails, always remember to not put a bucket load of glue, just a little dab so that it can stick. It'll stick better if you put a little dab of glue on there. Right now I'm just putting them on my nails, and yeah, it should be pretty easy. If you guys have anything that you have problems with, just let me know so that I can help you. Okay, so after you put in your tips, then you need to shape it to the length and size that you want. I'm doing coffin, so I'm shaping them a little bit as coffin. I don't really like skinny coffin, but I do coffin basically. I'm just shaping it up, and I'm also cutting it to the length that I want. After you shape it to the size you want, and the length that you want, you need to seamlessly blend the tip of the nail, like that connects to your actual nail. You need to blend that out to make it smooth, so when you apply the base coat, it'll be so much easier to apply and it'll look seamless and you won't even know that you have a tip on there. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. And basically I'm dusting it off so I can put the base coat on. And then as I put the base coat on, don't put a lot of base coat. But if you are bold with the base coat, you can put 2 coats. Do not put more than 2 coats. After applying the base coat, then you need to cure it with your LED lamp. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I cure it for 60 seconds. You can do it for more, it's up to you. After you cure it, then basically all you do is you get ready to apply your Polygel. I put my Polygel in like a little thing, but you don't have to do that. You can just get it right out of the tube. Oh, also you need to get your alcohol ready. And you need to have your alcohol on in another, thing, so that it's easier for you to apply. But basically all I'm doing here is applying it to the nail, and I'm using the alcohol to move it around, to maneuver it, to make it smooth, to get it all across the nail. And yeah. This was a little bit difficult to work with for me because I added the eyeshadow, which I showed you in the beginning. Please do not add the eyeshadow. It was really hard to work with this. But when you're working on the nail, when you do it, it's really easy. You just use the alcohol and you just put it on the nail. Make sure you do not drench your brush in alcohol, but you do need to have enough on there. Maybe when you dip it in the alcohol, you should graze it against the edge of the container that you're using to have the alcohol in, so that you won't have a lot. I'm also using a nail to make sure that you get all the gunk and all that stuff off your cuticle, because you don't want to cure it and put it in the LED light when stuff is on your cuticle. Remember to have something to take off it while you're take off the gunk when you're doing your nails. A few ideas for that is that you can use your tip. You can use another tip that's in your tip container to take off the gunk in your nail, or you can use a nail cuticle pusher. You can use that to take off the gunk as well, but also remember that you're also going to use that later, so you might need alcohol to take all that off. So don't forget about that. Those are 2 things that you can use when taking the gunk off your nails. Disclaimer, I am not a nail tech, not one bit of it. Please do not take everything. This is just the way that I do it. I'm telling you how I do it, how I do things. If you don't like it, it just works for me. I'm not really a nail tech, so I might be doing it the wrong way. If you're a nail tech, tell me if I am doing it the wrong way. I can improve. But this is basically my struggle nail routine in quarantine with Polygel. So I clear my nails as I go because I don't want to continue doing my nails with sticky nails, and it gets really messy when you do not cure throughout. So I did cure my first nail, which was my thumb. I already cured that, but I am clearing the second nail right now. So if you just don't want to have a mess, I advise you, please cure your nails while you're doing your nails. You can do it 2 nails at a time, or you can do it 1 nail at a time. It's your preference, honestly. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to finish the rest of the fingernails on this hand, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm finishing my curing process for the whole hand. I put it on for 99 seconds. I usually put it on for 99 seconds because I want it to be extra hard and not like, gooky and ugly. So I'm taking my another tip to get the excess off, just to make sure that I got everything off. And yeah, that's what I'm doing here, and just checking to make sure they're good. Okay, so now I'm gonna come back when I have my other hand done, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've now finished, and I've decided that I wanted to put foil on the nails. So usually when I do foil, I do it before I put my top coat on, or I put the top coat on and put the foil on top. today I'm just gonna put the foil on, well, attempt to put the foil on, because it was difficult, child. Very difficult. Working with foil is so hard. Like, I don't know how people do this on a regular, because it was so hard. Like, when I first did it, it was hard that day too, when I did this, because, child. But yeah, here's me trying to attempt to put on some foil. Okay, so this is when it started getting difficult with the foil. Like, it wouldn't stick to the nail, and this was my fault, because I know, like, sometimes, most of the time, it don't stick to the nail without like a sticky base. So I decided to put the top coat on so that it can stick, and then when I put it on and stick it down, then I put another top coat on top, and that's basically what I did. Just so you know, foil, when you put foil on your nails, you can do it scattered, you can do it in a pattern, like maybe like a wave, you can do it how you want it. I decided to do it like scattered. That's usually how I do it. If you guys want a little bit more in-depth tip on how to apply foil, I can help you with that. Just let me know in the comments. Just put that in the comments. I'm gonna come back after I'm done with all my hands and putting the foil on all my hands, because child, was difficult. Remember, the last coat of top coat needs to cover the whole nail, and you need to make sure that it's covering the foil and everything, covering everything. Make sure it looks really good and glossy, child. Glossy, and it needs to be looking really cute. So I'm gonna show you guys how they came out, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. You're wondering why I'm at the end and I'm stopping this video. I want to be as real as possible. I am not a nail tech. I make mistakes. When I get my nail tech license, I'm pretty sure I'm still going to make mistakes. One mistake that I made, which I mentioned in the beginning of the video, is I added the eyeshadow to the Polygel to make it that green color. That was a big no-no. Now I know. I'm telling you guys so that you know. Do not use eyeshadow to use as pigment for Polygel, because it will not work. I thought when I tapped it with the cuticle pusher, it was hard like this. It was. When I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, it was very, very bendy and not hard. Like, you see how this is not bending. You see how it's like on there. That stuff, when I put the eyeshadow, made it to where it wouldn't cure. So from me to you, please do not use any pigment or eyeshadow to make a color. Just use Polygel the way that it comes, because you're just gonna mess it up. It's gonna be a really sticky mess. So I'm gonna show you the video. I'm gonna show you how my nails turned out when I took those nails off and did another set with the same process that I did, but just without the eyeshadow. So I hope you guys like these two. Those were cute, but these are way better. Okay, you guys, so we're done. Like, I hope you guys got like a lot of tips and a lot of idea on how to do Polygel, and I hope you guys like the style that I did. I cut out a few parts because I was just having so much difficulty with it, and I just didn't want you guys to be watching me like having a hard time. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Comment, share, and subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, see you next video.
Beat it up, slick.
Tonight, baby, we going at it. We kissing slow, touching thigh, you grabbing.